Robin, congratulations on your appointment as the Chief Regulatory Officer. In your discussion video, your thoughtful approach to leading a new team shines through. Conducting a self-assessment and identifying growth opportunities will help you recognize potential management pitfalls. I wanted to share a quick story about the importance of assessments. At my job at BD, we have a small, high-performing team. After I shared my assessment with my team, we all decided to do the same to better understand our strengths and weaknesses. We've got a trained HR facilitator leading the assessment and workshop. Our team is already doing great, but we believe this will help us improve even more. As you construct your new team, I have a few additional ideas for you to consider, which may be helpful as you plan your retreat. First, you emphasize the importance of acknowledging contributions to the team. When you highlight the team's achievements, it's important to also acknowledge individuals who embody the shared vision, organizational purpose, and cultural values. While recognizing a team member's contributions and efforts can be subjective, singling out somebody who exemplifies vision and purpose and cultural values sends a powerful message that how you do something is just as important as what you do. When planning your retreat, consider allocating time to communicate your expectations of a shared vision, the organizational purpose, and its values. A helpful approach to reinforcing these ideas is to create a case study and have groups devise a presentation showcasing how they creatively contribute to the organization's vision and purpose and values. The case study can outline a hypothetical situation and budget. Teams can then engage in a brainstorming session and come up with a team name and ultimately prepare a presentation based on the case study. In BD, the Clinical Affairs Organization conducts quarterly town hall meetings, which serve as a platform to highlight work anniversaries, promotions, significant milestones, and those who embody the company's values. Your readiness to seek feedback from your reporting organization is crucial for your leadership development. It will enable you to enhance support for your team, have a positive impact on the culture, and ultimately improve the quality of care for patients and their families. When requesting feedback, consider working with an HR representative to facilitate 360 anonymous assessments. Incorporating the themes from the anonymous assessments into your leadership development areas can help define areas for growth. Asking for feedback about your performance consistently also demonstrates vulnerability. It directly communicates to your organization that you are willing to be vulnerable to understand how you can improve, value listening, and aspire to grow as a leader. Be prepared to receive feedback that is outside of your control. I want to bring up this point because Hogarth 2022 discusses in Chapter 3 of Compassionate Leadership the importance of connecting with empathy, but leading with compassion. Before reading the text, I didn't realize there was a difference between the two. It turns out the distinction is not semantic. The neural pathways involved in empathy and compassion are truly different. To distinguish the two, empathy can be characterized as I feel with you, and compassion is I'm here to help. The distinction between empathy and compassion was quite thought-provoking for me, as the scenario I described it actually happened to me. See, a few years ago, I was a director of 20 associates. I reported to a VP who did not possess qualities that aligned with my values as a leader. The team reporting to me perceived his superficial behavior as disingenuous and self-serving. I received 360 feedback for an employee survey, and based on the framing of the question, it was obvious the negative comments were directed at the person I reported to and not me. I responded to the feedback with empathy, feeling the team's frustration with leadership. The process was also causing me a lot of stress. But this was a situation that was outside of my control. Reflecting on this situation, understanding a response aligned with compassion would have eventually been better for my well-being. Robin, again, congratulations on your appointment as the Chief Regulatory Officer. I am sure your new team will appreciate your visionary and compassionate leadership.